Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, we back at it again. James, of course, light skin, she. We are the real 100%. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. As always, tap into the SMS. We got new merch coming out pretty soon. Hit the bell, hit the notification bell, hit the like, hit the subscribe, tap in with us, man. Let's get this shit rocking.
Yes, sir.
You got something you want to say?
No, right now, Earth, Wind, and Fire song is just in my head right now. Did you like Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
It was cool. Tell the people how you been. What's going on with you and us?
Well, good. And, how the tables have turned because last video I had allergy problems. And now, Brother Man next door is going through the same struggles.
Yeah, my nose is it's really messing
Mm,
me up.
mm, mm. But you're not even prepared. You didn't bring you no tissue, no nothing.
I don't need all that.
Mm. Yeah.
President, how you been? How was everything with you?
Work week was good as usual. The beginning of the new day, new week,
Mm-hmm.
back to reality.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really do too much this weekend. This was we cleaned up.
Yeah,
This
we
was a
did.
chill. So this was more like a spring cleanup weekend.
It was not as much as I would want to do. We need to do some more.
What else?
The blinds,
Oh, okay. I just asked because
the windows.
his cleanup is meaning to throw shit away.
Yeah, but actually really clean up some shit too, though.
Okay, we did actually clean up some stuff, but I get you so doing some more, like washing the walls and cleaning the blinds. And
Really, the blinds and the windows.
some of the walls that the dogs,
Yeah, them dogs
high
crazy.
traffic areas, some stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
I kind of want to redecorate.
Redecorate what?
Just to be continued. That's us conversation. But yeah, this
Man,
week
that's some shit way down the line.
I'm not talking about like big decoration, just the small stuff.
Like what?
I don't know. Put a picture on the wall.
Fuck all that.
See, it's the little things.
I don't even know that picture on the wall.
Yeah, I do.
Well, you put them up there.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
I need you.
No, you don't.
I need a supervisor.
I'll supervise, and you can put them up there.
All right, that's fair. And you tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong.
I mean, you can watch videos for that, though.
No, I'd rather have my husband supervise.
I swear,
Yeah.
that'll get on my nerves sometimes.
Dogs be dogging, and it's a part of life. And if she hears something, I'd rather her bark and let me know she hears something versus her being quiet and intruder come in the house.
She just be barking sometimes.
She got Tourette. It's okay. It's all right. Nah, she's not that bright all the time.
Yeah,
But
what else? Well, I didn't watch it, but we know who in the finals now.
you were no fun either because I was expecting you to watch it. So NBA Finals. Let's start with who you think will win and who you think will win this series before Game 1. Game 1 is out to Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Who do you think is going to win this series? OKC or Indiana?
OKC.
You think OKC?
Yeah.
I don't really know OKC like that.
I don't know neither one of the teams like that.
First of all, that's true. But I meant like I haven't watched them play. The series that I've only watched was Indiana. So I'm going to go with Indiana. OKC? Your final answer?
Yeah, I mean, they both good teams. They both young. Well, I think OKC might be the youngest team, but yeah, I mean.
Now, do you think it's gonna go like a full Game 7, or you think it's gonna be like a 4-1 type situation?
I think it can go to 7. It got the potential to go to 7. I'm thinking about the matchups for the most part, and they match up fairly decent.
That's above me. I don't know nothing.
OKC do have I think maybe a deeper bench than Indiana Pacers do.
What does that mean?
They got more people on the sideline they can put in the game.
Okay, I thought so, but I just wanted you to
So I mean, yeah, I think it might be OKC, but it could go. It could go to Game 7 though for sure. I don't know exactly, but I'm gonna say OKC in 7.
Now since yeah, I told you his sinuses.
Mhm.
So like since shouldn't it be like an all-star game or something coming
That
up?
shit already passed.
Did it?
Yeah.
They don't have nothing like on the break of the finals.
No, this is
All
just
right.
the last 2 teams. This is it, and they're gonna be off for a few months and then come back.
Yeah, then comes football.
Yeah, then football.
El football.
Mhm.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm going OKC in 7.
All right. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Indiana.
Indiana, when they gonna win? How many games?
5.
Indiana in 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, hold on. Like, what you mean in 5?
Because
So like,
one team only had to win 4
Mhm.
straight back to back, right? So
Mhm.
I
I see what
said,
you're saying. You go, okay, my bad. I'm tripping. I got you.
sinuses, y'all. His sinuses.
Yeah, that shit
He
crazy.
needs some milk
Yeah,
and
that
some
shit.
Claritin,
What? The Claritin suck.
some Zyrtec. I got some too.
Yeah, those are better.
Got one more in the stash. But anywho, okay, yeah. So you got the OKC
In 7.
in 7, and I got Indiana in 5.
Okay. Cool.
All right. All right.
Want to make a bet on it or no? You don't really care.
No, because if I lose, I'm not paying you.
I mean, not like no money in there like that.
Type of bet you trying to come up with.
I don't know. Something that you got to do or something like that.
Oh, okay. I'm listening.
I mean, I don't know offhand right now.
Okay, so we got to before the first game, and I'm sure we'll have another video for y'all, another update where we can see what the challenge is.
Yeah, we'll come up with something. I can't think of nothing right now.
I just talking about something dirty.
Yeah, I was, but I can do that anyway.
Oh,
Or get whatever that is.
oh, dirty.
Because you're my wife and you ain't got no choice.
Don't say that. People gonna be like, he forces her to do sexual stuff. He's Diddy 2.0.
Well,
I know that was a reach. That was a reach. That was a reach.
A little extreme.
Though I do like baby oil.
I mean, you know, I'm a very kinky man.
Okay, stop. Enough. Speaking on basketball players, this young man he went from dating a transgender woman.
Who?
Didn't he have that problem?
No, I don't know about that.
That make me speak on something that I'm not correct.
Yeah, I don't know. You trying to try?
Oh no, porn star.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
yeah,
That's what it was. I apologize.
Yeah.
See what happens when Pride Month start?
What's that?
Pride Month.
When is that?
Today and the whole month of June is Pride Month.
Why the fuck they got a June?
Don't offend.
That's some bullshit.
Don't offend our viewers. The month of June is Pride Month. I'm surprised. That's the only thing, we were looking on social media trying to find topics, and all I can see is like Pride Month, and
I ain't know nothing
to
about
each his
Pride
own,
Month.
but that's not like a topic that we wanted to go into detail.
I didn't know that.
Because Beyonce had a whole little dance routine and skit and said, Happy Pride Month. That's how I remembered that it was Pride Month.
You know, it's so fucked up because I seen a picture, but I'm not, like I said, I don't know nothing about that shit. So I seen a picture and it was how like you had like the bathroom sign? So it was a bathroom sign, like a white bathroom sign person, I guess, or body or whatever. And then it was another one, but it had all the rainbow colors on there.
Yeah, it's Pride Month.
And then it said, but it was kicking that color.
Oh, out the shot?
And it was saying something like, fuck, it said something, I forget, I think it said fuck Pride Month or something like that. Or get Pride Month out. It was something crazy like that. But once again, I'm just looking at like, haha, funny. Keep it pushing, because I didn't know that was. I know. I didn't know it was in June. I thought that shit had already passed.
This is the first time where I have a job that don't celebrate stuff like that. Where normally do it at time.
They have shit up and shit like that.
They have an inventory full of shit like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I did not know that. That's crazy, and I didn't know it was in June.
The month of June.
I did not know that. I thought it was, like I said, I thought it had already passed.
Nope, it just started day one.
That's crazy.
Day one. And then, of course, we got Juneteenth coming up.
And they would put it in June. Yo, how the fuck they get a whole month, but they make Juneteenth for like one day in the same month that Pride Month is in?
Yeah.
Wait, what was first though? Juneteenth was first, right?
No, not legally. No, Pride Month was already legally.
So Pride Month was before Juneteenth.
Yes, like recognized. I don't think Juneteenth has only been recognized for like the last maybe year or two.
Really?
Pride Month been going on for that I'm aware of at least 8 years.
I did not know that because I'm thinking like Juneteenth had been going on for a while.
No, but let me see, when did they start? When did they recognize Juneteenth as
a holiday,
as a national holiday? Because the banks will be closed this year. This is a payday off if you work in the government.
I did not know that. Yeah, so I'm all kind of like I don't really be. I ain't gonna lie, keep up with like this June shit and Juneteenth and all that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you saying this is kind of recent. I didn't. I thought that shit had been going on for a long time.
I say Juneteenth was made a federal holiday on June 17th, 2019 by President Joe Biden. 2021 by President Joe Biden.
So like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So when did Pride Month have they shit? Okay, I guess recognized as a whole fucking month.
Hold on, I hit the wrong button.
That's crazy. I did not know that. I'm learning something right now about 2 national holidays. Well, I don't know. That's crazy. They see that as a holiday, but
it's a Pride Month.
Wait. And I'm just assuming here that when this happened, that what's the name approved this shit.
I don't know if it was approved or not, or like, wait, it's a Pride Month as a formally recognized period began with President Bill Clinton proclamation in 1999 designating June as Gay and Lesbian Pride Month. So that's over 25 years ago.
And Bill Clinton did that shit.
Yes, sir.
And he's a Democrat, ain't he?
Yeah. I'm not going here with you. I'm just saying. Yes.
Democratic Party.
Yes. It say, however, the root of Pride Month began Pride Month go back to the Stonewall riot of 1969, which led to the first Pride March in 1970. President Obama expanded the designation
I knew he had some
to LGBT Pride Month in 2009.
I bet he did.
So it's been going on since 1999, but they keep,
adding on to it
since 2009.
And what's the name? Was only been what? Was it 4 years?
Since 2021.
2021, which is Juneteenth. But that was something that happened like in the 1800s.
1865. When you say it out loud, let you know that shit is fucked up. But we should know that. Again,
that shit sound crazy.
We get Black History Month, only 28 days. And then now finally we get a day that's
I think that was set up. That had to be set up because they didn't have to put that whole month in June.
They did. That's the month they chose. But when they chose their month, Juneteenth wasn't,
wasn't even recognized. But still, that had happened in 18. Would you say 60?
That's true. But before that happened, you never really hear a lot of people talk about like holidays like that. You hear about Black History Month. You never heard about, like, at least I haven't, like a separate day that went for, when slaves were freed.
Yeah, because they was free a year before that, and they didn't even know.
It took them a year after that.
A year after
the opposite. They was free, but wasn't told because not everybody had access.
Yeah,
your master wasn't telling you was free. He was about to get another free year of labor out of you.
That makes it even worse though that they put that in the same month. Though. To me, it do.
Again, this is a miracle. I don't know. The month, that's the month they chose. Either way it goes, it's just going to be weird, whether it be May, June, July, August, September.
True that.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
But so just expect a lot of rainbows and stuff all this month and a lot of, commercials and all that stuff. That's your top seller right there. If you offend the gays, you are banned.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how we're gonna go.
We ain't with all that shit.
That's no.
Just
We
saying.
we
I mean,
are.
we ain't go bash nobody. I'm just saying
To each his own.
that's just what y'all do there. But you should have to. You should. I don't want to say you should. You have the right to agree or disagree with something.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, like you said a few minutes ago, this is America, right? So I have my right to disagree with what the Pride Month thing represents and all that shit like that. Just like they have, you know, to disagree with how I feel about it. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? So we can all have our own opinions and how we feel about things, but that doesn't mean that, you know, I'm gonna like, you know, you should harm me or I should harm you type shit. Just
Correct.
hey, we just disagree. And then that's just
Let's
it.
agree to disagree. You know, we're not going to engage and give it too much. See how we were talking about Zion Williams?
Yeah, but
and it got us all down a rabbit hole.
But I didn't see. But once I like, you know, I learned some shit that I didn't know. I mean, I knew about Juneteenth.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it had just started though. Like that had just got recognized
in 2021.
In 2021, and on top of that, I didn't know that today was Pride Month. Like I said, I'm thinking that shit had already gone and passed already. I mean, had been, you know, already.
Yeah, you know, every month is Pride Month.
See, you can't. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like, what?
I mean, you see it so much on the TVs and stuff. It's every month is Pride Month. You know,
I see what you're saying, but yeah, I get what you're saying. But this is their this is their actual.
This is their designated holiday month for themselves.
Yeah, that's crazy. But you know, like you said, you can agree to disagree and move forward. If y'all, that's what they do. That's what they do. But I still have we have the right to not agree with that shit too, though. So it is what it is, though.
In the latest news, we started the topic with Zion Williams and his latest allegations. So, can I see who it's from? Okay, I'm reading an article from ESPN. Where it say Zion Williams is being sued over allegations of rape and years of abuse. A woman accused New Orleans Pelican forward Zion Williams of grape. I can't say that word right. I said it the wrong way.
You can say grape though.
But the first time I didn't do it.
I don't want people
accused him of blank, in addition to sexual, physical, emotional, and financial abuse over a span of
financial abuse.
Yeah, he probably was like, you don't do this, I ain't gonna buy your hair. Hair is expensive.
That's crazy.
Abuse over the span of multi-year relationship. According to the lawsuit submitted to Los Angeles Supreme Court on Thursday, a woman who was identified as Jane Doe accuses Williams of continuing patterns of abuse, controlling, and threatening behavior over a course of a relationship that started during Zion's freshman year at Duke and lasted from 2018 to 2023.
He didn't have no money when he was in high school, or did they have like that?
I mean, he was still famous, so she probably wanted to get down with him because she knew he was going to be a star.
So, but he was in college then, right? High school? She's high school?
He was in college.
So he was like 19, 20, 21?
I don't know how old he is, but this happened in 2028 when he was his freshman year at Duke. So he should be like around 25, yeah.
Freshman?
He had freshman year at Duke.
Right, when you were a freshman, then ain't you like 20, 21?
No. You're probably like 18, 19. Let's just think of an example.
So when you graduated high school?
Our niece graduated in 2018. That was his freshman year. She is now 25. They're in the same age range.
But he was a freshman when he first got to UCLA, whatever the fuck he was at.
To Duke. Different college.
To Duke. He was 25.
No.
You said 25, right?
I said he's 25 now.
Okay, I got you. I'm thinking you said he was 20. I'm like 25.
No.
So he was like 18 then.
Right. He's 18, 19. And you said he had money.
Right. But I'm saying like so this is probably another 18, 19-year-old girl, I'm assuming.
Or it could have been older because it could have been somebody at the school. Doesn't necessarily have to be in his
age bracket.
Yeah, but if you see the new person to your school that has potential to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bella. Sorry, that's our dog.
Okay. The court filing detailed 2 alleged incidents of rape in 2020, the first taking place in September at Beverly Hills, California. According to the complaint, the woman told Williamson She was tired and wanted to go to sleep, but Williamson told her she could not go to sleep without having sex with him. When he alleged pinned her down with his hands behind her back and raped her, the filing added that Williamson threw a woman's phone across the room afterwards and choked her. The second, incident occurred in October of 2020, also in the same area. The woman say that she was violently, and expressed plans to visit a friend in San Diego. In both instances, the woman accused Williamson of taking their phone for a period of time. In addition to that, the lawsuit details accusation of strangulation with such force that is reasonably fear for her life, and that eventually lost consciousness multiple times. The woman also accused him of entering her apartment without consent and stealing her belongings. She is seeking monetary damages, including punitive damages and emotional distress. A source told ESPN the woman is seeking anywhere from how much?
100 million.
No, you went to the extreme, lower.
50 million.
From $18 to $50 million.
It's crazy. But all this happened in his freshman year. So he was 18. What's that like?
It happened from his freshman year, from 2018 to 2023. Both incidents, though it didn't happen right out the back. The last incident happened in 2020, and the first incident happened, it don't say. So from anywhere to the last time it happened was in 2020, but they dated up into, I don't know, it say from 2018 to 2023.
Man, this shit's so crazy that, look, I don't know. You don't see.
We don't know.
I don't like stuff like this because that was like so long ago, and now that this Jane Doe has come out and said this, and it just puts smudge on his name because you don't know, like, if any of that shit is true or not. You know what I'm saying? She could be just telling a lie.
Well, I mean, she could. That's guilty until proven innocent. That's where he need to get his defense team and go along with it and prove her wrong, like Diddy tried to do by paying off Cassie, but that ain't work because the other people came out the woodwork with stuff. So you got rid of one problem, but then here comes another one, and another one, and another one.
Yeah, that's just crazy that
this is a statement from Zion. It says, "We take these allegations with the utmost seriousness and we deny them. The allegations contained in the complaint are categorically false and reckless. This appears to be an attempt to exploit a professional athlete driven by their financial motive rather than legitimate grievance. While these allegations are false, we recognize the seriousness of the claim and welcome the opportunity to prove the truth in court. We are confident that the legal process will expose the truth and fully vindicate Mr. Williamson."
So what if, like, the Jane Doe person, she lied, right? All that shit was fabricated. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit was true. He's got to come out of however much money to pay these attorneys. This, and that, and third. He got to worry about his name being,
bringing his name back,
drug up in the mud.
I mean, it's already in the mud because you dated a porn star, but you're kind of getting out the mud. I get you.
Yeah, I would rather have that on me than what this other lady is claiming.
That's true.
So, but if all this is false, everything was a lie, blah blah, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What is going to happen to her?
I'm gonna sue your ass for defamation. Yeah. And I want all my coins.
And I need all of it.
I don't need you pay me this money over time. I want my money up front. You know how 50 Cent we ready to get his money back from other people? I'm 50 Cent.
Who he did to that one girl?
Tierra Marie.
Yeah, he was on her
She
ass.
tried shit. And she still say she own to this day.
Yeah, he was on her. I wonder, like, can you send them to jail? Like, if you don't get your money in a certain amount of time.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. Maybe they making payments or whatever the case may be, but don't shoot. Don't swing and miss.
Yeah. So that I mean that's fucked up in
You
his
better have
situation.
some type of credible something.
That's a fucked up situation to be in. Like I said, I would rather have the stigma, I guess, of hitting a porn star or paying a porn star. Because nowadays, motherfuckers, they say it ain't tricking if you got it, but that's definitely tricking.
That's nasty.
But in this case, you know, I don't want that on me, yo.
That's true.
I don't want that even attached to my name at all.
That's true. So from their statement, they make it seem as if like we ain't settling. That's what I got behind the lines. We gonna go to court.
We're going to court. We're going all the way. Cause I ain't got nothing but time. And I ain't got nothing but money.
Y'all ain't go to the finals. So.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got nothing but free time and
else.
opportunity.
She ain't got nothing else.
Let's saddle up, nigga.
Saddle up.
You gonna be in this bitch for a minute.
Okay.
Or you know, sometimes they be on some shit where they just trying to shake you down, like they said, like, you know what I'm saying, a quick money grab. Where you gonna settle for like $2 million or $3 million.
If you didn't do nothing, don't settle for nothing, because if you settle,
but they be doing that shit just for they can not have their name dragged.
No, that's stupid. I don't give a fuck. Drag my name, because I'm gonna prove you wrong. Because if you settle, in my mind, you might have did some fucked up shit that you might not remember all the way.
That's true.
And you might want to say, before more stuff come out, let me just give you this hush money to be quiet. No,
I feel that.
You better get the memory.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm on agreement with that. Like I'm willing at this point. If that was me, and I know I haven't did anything for sure, I'm willing to go all the way with this.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying? Like you said, you better get the fucking thinking.
Okay. That's like what, a 5-year time frame that you got to think about all the interactions that you might have did something messed up, or what this person might be talking about.
You might have text or some shit like that.
Yeah.
They're going to dig all that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And then something like just Texas can get misconstrued like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because you said this, or you was cussing here, or you know what I'm saying? So it's just hard.
There's no feeling behind the text.
Yeah, that shit hard to, yeah.
You don't know how to read the room.
That's, texting is bad. Because you can get a bad text, but not really be bad, and then someone else read it and they think it's horrible.
Be like, what?
Yeah.
I talk to you like that.
It's not. It's like you texting. It's like a 3-4 to you on the Richter scale. Somebody else might see it. It's a goddamn 20.
It's call your sister and we about to pull up.
Yep. You like, oh shit, it wasn't even that serious. You know what I'm saying?
Clearly it was.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, I hope it work out for him. But it's. So as we was talking about, you know, the stripper girl, she had some words she wanted to say.
Oh, his porn star girl.
Yeah, look at the what's name I sent you. I'm about to put this up real quick. So what did it say on there?
It says adult actress Mariah Mills, known as her role in The Wetter the Better.
This is crazy. They got her.
Yep. Speaks out after filing a $50 million lawsuit against NBA player Zion Williams, claiming he assaulted her.
Oh my God, this girl.
Meet me in a trap.
Everybody deserves a chance to be heard, and I hope me and any of the other victims, you know, I just hope we all get justice. And the amount of bashing, humiliation, slander, and threats that I've been receiving these last 3 years have been a lot, and
shit.
It's causing me a lot of stress, emotional distress, and I just hope we all can come to justice and this all can be resolved and nobody has to relive all these things ever again.
Oh my God, yo. What the? You see the end part really got me.
Where's her spokesperson? They needed to have made a statement, not a video. Somebody take her phone away. She could have experienced some trauma, but I said could have. I'm not gonna just discredit her.
My God.
But what she just did, that was a bad decision. I'm not.
You saying you don't want to discredit her, and
I want to give her the benefit of the doubt.
But how can you give that the benefit of the doubt?
It was a bad job with her making it.
But you still giving that a benefit of the doubt.
Maybe some people don't know how to. She took her. Maybe she ain't got no emotion. She a porn star. She just take it in.
How you giving her the benefit of the doubt, B?
Because I don't want to just go automatically say she lied.
Man.
But what she said.
Ray Charles can see that bitch lying.
That whole video did not seem
Stevie Wonder can see that bitch
authentic.
lying.
It did not seem credible. It did not seem believable.
But you still trying
It
to give her the
seemed
benefit.
I'm sitting here, I'm holding my phone, and
what it was is this is what happened. She was out somewhere chilling. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing her walking around all the damn time
with that box booty,
with that weird ass shape she got, and she probably seen the alert on ESPN. It was like Jane Doe said she got great. She selling for
10 to 50 million.
50 million. Let me get my ass home. Got home.
Bingo! I got action.
Oh my God.
Now stop. You're too far. Too far. Too far. Too far. You've crossed the line. Okay, you got 1 foot over. You need to come back. You've crossed the line.
I'm just saying, like, look, man. Come on now. Anybody can see that was like she on some bullshit.
We did. But again, that's her. That she got to prove herself.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
She got to prove herself because I've never heard of any type of abuse or anything. All I heard about her is her dating him,
and him, I guess, giving her some type of allowance or some shit like that.
Okay, so I mean, I don't understand.
And I guess she's supposed to have a baby by him, right? Wasn't it something like that too?
I don't know.
It was a whole bunch going on with him and this chick, and that was like over the last past like year or so.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing topic of conversation, and
we didn't hear anything about him and her abusive wise to her or anything like that
until Jane Doe.
Until Jane Doe. Now all of a sudden you trying to cry. You got these. Show your eyes.
But normally normally that's how it go. Like once somebody else come out with their allegation, it gives other people the courage to come out with theirs. Hopefully.
And she couldn't wait.
Hopefully it's not true, but I mean, as you should, because you can't wait till the last minute. That's just like,
what you mean, as you should?
If you did something, you better come out with it soon versus waiting till the last minute.
But why it took her for Jane Doe to come out and say some shit like this?
I said this again. Sometimes people are scared to take that step. She ain't scared to take shit. She's a porn star. I know.
I'm trying. Okay.
I know.
I don't like it. I felt like you was kind of backing her up.
I'm not backing. I
understand you trying
guilty until proven innocent, and hopefully he's proven innocent.
I understand where you're coming from, but it's just some shit that's like, come on, man.
Yes, that video she made did not look believable. I'm with you. I'm with you. But I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt.
I ain't giving her shit.
She don't know how to act and cry. She know how to act and choke.
I was about to say, she should know how to act.
She know how to act and choke.
That shit crazy, man. Like, see, but like shit like that, for people that really have those issues and shit like that really happen, that you can't like.
It makes it harder for the people to believe. Honest person. Yeah. Absolutely.
So that's what really makes me mad. Like, so I can't say. See, I don't want to. I don't know if I can give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying.
I'm just gonna be. That's what her and Jane Doe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Everybody is, I
don't know, man. I just don't want people like that. And if nothing really happened for the ones that something really happened to.
For sure.
You're fucking it up for the ones where
for sure
that something really happened. So don't be playing with this shit like it's a game just because you want to get some money out of somebody or whatever the case may be. People that something really happened to in those situations, those are the people that need to be stepping up and saying something.
Yeah, and
it's fucked up because it makes the water murky.
Okay.
Because you don't know who's lying and who's telling the truth.
Well, put it like this: if she's lying, she needs to get in trouble for lying, and she needs to have some restitution that she needs to. Restitution that she needs. Like,
I do think that
I'm about to say retribution. Shit.
Women lie that lie on a man, young man, older man, whatever. If a woman lie,
everybody lie.
If a woman lie about great, they should get sentenced at least 2 years and get some type of fine. Like $100,000 fine.
You paying all my court costs. I want some type of something for my time wasted. What they call it when you sue for something? I can't think of it. Emotional distress.
Yeah, I was about to say 2 years.
For my time.
But 2 years might not be bad.
Going back and forth, all the legal fees. But yeah, to be continued.
2 years and $100,000 fine. No, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years, $100,000 fine.
Listen, Jane Doe came out. Now we got the Wetter the Better that didn't came out with her stuff. I don't remember her name.
But hopefully everything works out for all parties. And hopefully that shit work out. I don't really know what to say, but yeah, we'll see how this go later on. But
yeah.
All right. So y'all, Megan Thee Stallion, man. Like, so
again,
what's my man's name? Tory Lanez.
Mm-hmm.
So body cam footage have came out. It's a lot of body cam have came out about that whole incident that night of whenever that happened, of the party and leaving the party and the whole getting pulled over in the car and all that shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
The body cam footage came out and you can hear everything what's happening. You can see everything what's happening. And it's like 4 videos. We're going to go through all 4 of them. And then give our thoughts and shit after the fact.
Shot me. I said who shot me, and that's why the fuck you in jail. Y'all motherfuckers are dragging it online like it's some new evidence.
All right, let's go through these videos. This is Megan Thee Stallion down there at the bottom.
What's that? Do you think we're gonna go to jail? I don't know. We're trying to figure it all out. As long as you guys cooperate with us and you guys tell us what happened, we'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I don't think...
I really cannot go to jail.
Okay.
I cannot have that on my image.
Okay. So how did that happen to you? Glass? Wait.
Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
She can't go to jail, but she don't want this on her image.
Mm-hmm. How did that happen to you?
Where we was coming from? Hey, can we shoot I'm not from here, so I...
Okay.
That's the only place you got shot at? That's the only place you got shot?
I didn't get shot.
Oh, you did it?
Oh, man.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear.
They asked, did she get shot? She said, I didn't get shot. Let's go back just a little bit so you can hear it. About right there.
Yeah.
I guess I ain't go back far enough.
Mm-hmm.
Back a little bit more.
That's the only place you got shot at? That's the only place you got shot?
I didn't get shot.
Oh, you did it?
Oh, man.
You heard that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she said she didn't get shot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you see the bottle fall out the car? Watch right here. Bottle fall. They tell her to get out the car. Bottle on the ground. 1 foot out. Next foot step, glass. Saw it. Bottle falls. Step. The next step. Boom. You saw the glass shatter?
No.
Damn, baby, you gotta pay attention now. See the glass fall right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got some big ass eyes, man.
Just fuck up.
See the step? Watch this next step right here. Bam. You saw it?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Step on the glass.
All right, secret squirrel.
Evidence of any shooting or anything? That's how we got dispatched.
Well, we have the gun here, and then we have other units. They're searching the house where it happened. So that's all we have so far.
So nothing happened in the vehicle.
No, we don't have any casings. No.
Okay, from what you've been told. Okay.
And then there's some cash over, looks like.
Was the person who got caught with the other people here that you have in handcuffs? Were they all together?
They were all together.
Yes, they were all in the same car.
Okay. And then, do we know How she got cut?
I believe when she stepped down, there's a glass.
She dropped
right
a glass bottle, and then I think she stepped on it and cut herself.
Okay.
Getting out of the vehicle.
Okay. So her friends didn't cut her then.
Right.
Well,
We all heard that then. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is her in the hospital. Did you hear anything? Oh, I turned it up. My bad. My bad. Go back.
And so what happened was you were just one ball stepping on the glass. I had another cut on my right foot. I just stepped on glass the other day. So you were already hurt.
So she just stepped on the glass.
And then at that point, your friends were running down from the hospital.
I can't see all that shit, but yeah. So all that body cam came out, I think like a couple days ago, a few days ago, or something like that. And pretty much her saying she didn't get shot. She stepped on the glass. You seen her step on the glass. Wasn't no casing found. No gun residue on Tory Lane or anything like that. His fingerprints, I think, was not on the gun for something, if I'm not mistaken. And I mean, just going through the video itself,
Man, it looks bad.
yeah,
If you know, for her to say it repeatedly on different locations or different things, saying no, I stepped in glass. That was if he did shoot you, that was your opportunity to be truthful because he in custody. He can't get to you. You can say whatever you want to say. You worried about your image. Like if you were assaulted or hurt, who cares about your image?
famous people like this.
Apparently, so it does look bad that this is what has come out. And it's even worse because where the fuck was this shit at a year ago during the whole trial and all that other stuff? Now all of a sudden body cam come out.
So I wanted like, I didn't really pay attention to the whole case and like that, but I was
Me
wondering
neither.
like with the body cam footage coming out, I guess to the public, it had to be where they got the body cam footage for his case, and it had to be introduced to the
If they did
trial.
it. And that's why I said he must have had a horrible defense attorney because ain't no way. Ain't no way. And then now, because I think he do have a new one, like, are they going to petition for a new trial since they have all this new evidence? And then hopefully they don't get denied because you have to go back to that judge that convicted you and protest and then get a new judge. So,
And he just got stabbed with like 14 times.
14 times for talking slick to a prisoner on death row.
So
that don't make sense, but okay.
I mean, I don't know, man. It looked pretty.
Allegedly.
Looked pretty bad for her. Especially you're saying you didn't get shot multiple times. No one shot you. You saying no one shot you multiple times. The video shows that you did step on glass. The police pretty much said you got injured by stepping on glass. So, I mean...
You said it as well.
Yeah.
And then after the whole situation, she was at some type of red carpet event with heels on and open-toe shoes, and everybody was zooming in on her feet because they didn't look like they had any bullet holes in them.
Yeah, so... It ain't looking too good. Ain't looking too good for her.
It's not looking good, but at the end of the day, like until somebody does something as far as like a retrial or something like that, it's just, she's going to keep living her life and he's still going to be in jail.
Yeah. But, hopefully all that get worked out.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like we done said, a couple free Tory. Free Tory. He won't be able to come back to the United States though, will he?
I don't know if he got banned.
Yeah, because I think he's from Canada, so I think...
Yeah. But he in prison in the United States.
No, he's not.
He's not in prison in Canada.
Yeah, he is, ain't he?
I don't think so. Let's see.
I don't think he over here.
I think so.
Excuse me.
I Google where he was in jail at, and they say Tory Lanez is incarcerated at a California correctional institution in Telechippy, whatever the fuck it is. This prison is located in Bakersfield, California.
I guess I was wrong.
So don't imprison me in your country and then ship my ass out. That's just rude.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But shout out to Tori, man. Hope everything work out for you, bro. Seems like you got a lot leaning back towards your way. If Meg, if you was lying, you a piece of shit. And I don't like your music. Next. I think she can rap though. I don't know.
Yeah, she can rap, but
I like what she talk about, and all she do is shake ass.
That's all they do is just
much.
whole shit.
Yeah, but whatever. On to the next.
On to the next one. Duck Dynasty.
I wonder if people even know about Duck Dynasty.
They do. They
don't know
do.
what people know.
So Duck Dynasty was.
But first, go ahead.
First of all, we want to send our condolences because Phil Roberts passed away.
Who is Phil Roberts?
That's the dad.
Oh wow! How old was he?
I think he was 78.
Mm.
I kind of turned off the article because I was looking at when Duck Dynasty started. Duck Dynasty started in 2012 and they had 11 seasons.
2012.
But now they have a new season of Duck Dynasty, the revival that's coming out.
Yeah, just with the kids and shit?
Yes, it airs today. First episode date, June 1st, 2025. They said they wasn't really going to talk about
the pops,
the dad, because he wasn't filming because he had already become sick.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
he had cancer, right?
I don't think he had cancer. I forget what it was. Again, I went off of it. I'll have to look and see. Hold on. See. We know Uncle Si's still there.
Yeah. Which that was his brother.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So he died May 25th.
This year?
Yes. Of this year. And he was 79. And it said, yeah. They didn't specify the cause of death, but the family has previously mentioned Phil health issues. So, just declining over time. They said he had Alzheimer's. He had a blood disorder, just
natural cause.
You're on the back end of life, as you say. So, yeah, he passed away and they have a new series started out. I don't think the mom or him is going to be on there. Uncle Si's there. The dad, because when they filmed this, he was still alive, but he still was declining in his health.
Oh, so that was tended to him, and
probably so. So Uncle Si's on there, and it looks like all the kids, and they got married and had kids. I don't know if the brothers are gonna be on there.
Oh,
they were pretty funny.
Yeah, actually,
is the uncle.
Yeah, all the brothers was funny though, for real.
Yeah, all of them was funny. So hopefully that
that's crazy how Duck Dynasty came out and it just kind of took over.
And I had the game and everything. So as it look right now, it's just gonna be Willie and his family. That's the way it looks off of at least the cover page.
So it's gonna be so just Willie, his wife, and his son and daughter.
And they had,
some
and
kids.
then they adopted a son.
Yeah.
And then they had kids and got married and all that other stuff.
So the girl got married, though, right?
It looks like all of them are married.
The boy did? Yeah, the boy did get married.
Both boys, yes. It looked
I thought he had one son.
I just said the adopted son too.
Oh, well, I don't really remember him. He the one had like a little fro type shit, right?
So you remember something?
Little light skinned looking boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the daughter name was Sadie, and I don't know what the other son was, but I know them two got married. And then it looks like the other son.
The oldest? The boy or the girl?
Don't know.
Oh, but they both married though.
Yes.
And with kids and shit.
Yes. And
See,
I think
I
think the grandfather married her and her husband. I did remember seeing something on that.
I like the fact that they do stick together.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that all his kids are married.
I think
they got married kind of young though, which is
I'd rather you be young married than young hoeing.
But I think in their circle or their bubble and how they were raised, and I think the people that they got married to and how they was raised, it's kind of all
it's a tradition.
Yeah, to where like Willie and his wife have been married for a long time or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Willie and his father and mother
Mm-hmm.
had been married for a long time.
Uncle Si and his wife have been married.
So it seems like that's going to get passed down to their children, where they're not getting a divorce.
Yeah,
They're going to probably be because I don't even know if even any of his sons even had divorces, or like was it like a one?
I think it was a one time, and even if the younger generation, at least they tried to start out right by committing to that one person.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, they have longevity in their relationship like their parents did. But you know,
you would think they would just by how they were raised and what they were raised around.
You would, but that don't mean their spouse had that same how they was raised.
That is true. That's true. Yeah.
So I mean, they can fight, but it takes two.
That is true. I was thinking, I wonder, like the ones, the spouses, were they like in that vicinity, like grew up in that area where they grew up at?
Assuming so. They probably was like high school sweethearts or whatnot.
Yeah.
They were, in fact. I'm sorry, but yeah.
That's what's up, though, man. I'm sorry to hear about the pops and everything.
Absolutely.
But that was definitely a show we did watch.
Love that show. My mama loved that show. She loved Uncle Si. He had that cup of tea in the back pocket. Hey.
Yeah.
You come to work, go to sleep.
Hey. Yeah, he was
okay. Yeah, so
I think you put me on that show, but I didn't know what the fuck.
I'm excited. I'm thinking about paying for a damn A&E subscription so I can watch the TV show.
And I think they've been on A&E for the
longest. Because
longest.
cable costs too much, y'all.
Yeah, I think that's what they.
Yep. So it airs today. I don't know what time, but June 1st. Duck Dynasty.
Probably like at 8:00.
The revival starts back now. Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Duck Dynasty Revival, man.
Anywho,
we'll probably be watching that shit.
The latest shenanigans. Ray J and Suge Knight. Ain't nothing like Suge Knight.
Suge Knight?
Yeah, ain't like a nigga calling from jail to rag on somebody.
What are you talking about?
So Suge Knight, I couldn't find the video, so I'm gonna just read it.
I'm pretty sure it's
but it is. I couldn't find it because Ray J was mad. But it's a Suge Knight who is currently incarcerated. Went on the Piers Morgan show and claimed that Ray J and Diddy were lovers.
Oh.
So he talked about all types of situations that Ray J and them might have did and got his gears going. It say Ray J strongly denied Suge Knight claims. Following the denial, Ray J made further public statements regarding Suge Knight. I said, how did you in prison? Talking shit. Oh, what? Piers Morgan. Why would you want to interview Suge Knight?
Because Suge Knight would know a lot of shit that other people don't know, and we don't know if he's lying or not lying. But you would say he's somewhat credible because he was around these people and probably went to these parties and probably.
First of all, Diddy and Suge Knight didn't get along.
Yeah, but he might. I don't know.
And you in prison gossiping?
I just think because
shouldn't you be worried about that life sentence you about to do for running the motherfucker over?
I don't know, and I don't think he really care.
He don't.
He probably get some off the back end.
Getting something on his books probably, for his children.
Maybe not. I'm not for sure, but he was around in those days. You know what I'm saying? So there, people are asking him just because they believe that he may be credible on certain shit.
That's crazy. Now, I get if you reach out to Suge Knight over stuff that might have happened during the whole Tupac and Biggie area, the beef, and just to get an interview about that. But the Diddy parties, that happened long after, allegedly.
But once again, he was in that industry, so we don't know if he's credible or not, but other people may assume that he is because he was around motherfuckers. He probably heard certain things, you know what I'm saying, that the average person wouldn't hear. Yeah.
Listen, I wish I could have found the video. I think I seen it on Instagram earlier today, but you know, when you do something and you do something else, the shit go away. So I couldn't save it, but yeah, that's the latest news.
Oh,
Ray J and Suge Knight beef over being Diddy's lover.
Yeah, I don't know, man, because at this point in time, man, it's a lot of shit that people say might be lying about. We don't really know. I'm not saying Ray J was Diddy lover or not, but being in that industry, it seems like it's a lot of weird, crazy shit that go on. Who fucking knows what be happening?
Do I think he might have been the lover? No. Do I think he might have gave him some bitches to fuck? Probably so.
You don't know that though, man.
I said, do I think? It's all alleged.
I'm just saying, man. I'm not putting nothing past nobody at all when it comes to like that industry and what they do to be famous and stay famous.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not putting shit past nobody. Could he may have allegedly was his lover? Maybe. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not putting it past nobody.
That's
You know what I'm
fair.
saying? Because these motherfuckers be doing weird shit, man. Like, once again, we didn't know motherfuckers was getting peed on until R. Kelly.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, we didn't know shit like that. That shit wasn't something that people even thought about. I guess common folk even thought about doing.
Well,
I don't know what that supposed to mean. I'm talking about like on some old sexual
I
type
know,
pissing
I
in
know.
people's faces and shit.
I know, that's
I mean,
weird.
you know what I'm saying? That's I don't like. Once again, I always say people that have that type of money want to do different shit when it comes to sex and all type of shit because they can get and have anything they want at the drop of a dime. So when you have that type of power or is on that type of level with money and status and fame, where you can get any bitch to do what you want them to do, just having normal sex no more, it doesn't satisfy you no more. You have to kind of go above and beyond to do something different because like if a girl let you pee on them and they like it and be all that extra shit into it, be all into it, just imagine the nigga that got that type of money that's doing what they doing and you doing that to a chick and not just having regular sex. You probably looking in your head like, yo, if I can get a girl to do this, just imagine
what else
I can get them to do. Like it be certain girls. I done seen videos where I think it was like what's that nigga name? Chris Brown, and I think it was one of them streamer guys. I can't think of the dude's name, but he was on stream with somebody, and one of the girls seen him on the stream, and they thought it was fake, but it was really Chris Brown. So the girl, once she realized it was really him, oh, she was willing to give up anything for him, and she literally said it. She said, "I would do anything whatever you wanted me." Like if he said, "Yo, I want to shit on you," she would have said, "Okay, I'll do it." If he would have said, "I want to pee on you," she'd have said, "Okay, I'll do it." Because she pretty much told him, "I will do anything you want me to do, anything." And she said this shit on live stream to him on stream, saying this shit.
That's nasty.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
I mean, that's extreme. I'm not talking about the shitting part, but
I'm not saying that's what he asked her to do.
Yeah. I get
but
you.
she was pretty much telling him, yo, whatever it is you want me to do, however you want me to do it, I will do it. That's pretty much what she was saying. No matter what it is, I will do it. I'm like, damn. So just imagine you probably got women telling you that shit on a regular, especially when you first kind of get famous. After a while, once you done kind of did this shit multiple times, you're like, I'm looking for the next extreme thing to do now. I'm looking for the next extreme thing I can do with a female that will allow me to do it. And some of these, I don't want to say all, but majority of these women, such as that one girl was on the stream, will do it. Just because of who that person is.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I get it.
Yeah, so I ain't putting nothing past nobody no more. I mean, shit. Who knows what people do behind closed doors? Like, for real. Like, nobody even knew what the fuck Diddy was doing. Nobody believed that he was beating on her, this is and that third, till we seen the tape.
Okay, and he came out with the whole, I did not do anything.
Nobody believed it.
Should have fact checked before you be doing,
You know what I'm saying? Just like, we didn't, even with Cassie, we didn't know what she was like. Behind closed doors, she was doing the most craziest shit. And people say, I don't know how people, like, willingly, not willingly, I'm not really for sure. But for the most part, it seemed like she was going along with this shit for the majority of the whole time. And she was willing to do shit behind closed doors.
We need to get caught up on the case and see.
She was willing to do shit behind closed doors. She was willing to get pissed on, fucked, cummed in, had to get tested for certain shit. She was willing to do what the fuck ever. No matter what the cause was, she was riding. And still went back, got married, left that nigga, went back to a Diddy party.
Listen.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you never know what someone's willing to do and want to do when it comes to certain people. You know what I'm saying? That's in that, had that power, status, and fame.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So fame is a motherfucker. And once you get it, sometimes you really don't want it. You really don't want it.
You gotta fight to keep it. So you go above and beyond.
Yeah, fuck that fame shit. That's just. They say cocaine is a hell of a drug. So I think fame is a hell of a drug. That got to be probably the most addictive thing in the world. You can see it on Instagram with the old bitch we were just looking at a few minutes ago. Like fame is a motherfucking tour. All you gotta do is get on Instagram, be like 60-something years old,
Man.
probably with grandkids, maybe
Got a little bit of booty. I guarantee she probably wasn't even 60. She probably was our age.
Like, I ain't no kids, yo, white people old. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But I was just seeing this shit early. Like I was saying, fame is a hell of a thing. And fame will have you doing certain things on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and all that other shit just to keep them numbers up.
Yep.
And to keep getting paid for it. Now, I'm not knocking it, but it's just certain things that be like, man, you get on Instagram every morning or every day, 3-4 times a day, or TikTok 3-4 times a day, and all you do is shake your ass.
You
Like
got
that-
nothing else to offer.
Like at some point, you got like, yo, this shit,
I'm
like
tired of shaking.
this shit gotta be degrading, though, right? It got to be. Cause you haven't like you diminished yourself to this, to just shaking your ass and on Instagram for people to look at you and watch you shake your ass.
Yep.
And you get gratification out of that.
Yep.
But what it be though, you see them views go up.
See them 100 and something, 125K likes, and I might shake my ass a little more.
Turn that TV.
I'm about to say, what happened?
It's the TV in there.
How did it get louder?
I had it on pause, so it probably
I'm about to say.
Yeah, but Instagram is a motherfucking man. So just like TikTok and all that shit. Fame is a motherfucker. But let's get to your home, girl.
Next topic, Drea.
I'm just gonna play this shit because this shit funny as hell to me.
Okay, so y'all were saying when I asked what version of me did you want to see it, a lot of y'all said the funny version. How do y'all know I'm funny? Where'd y'all get that from? Because like, yeah, I used to be funny, but like, who said I still am? Oh my god. I just want to let y'all know my boyfriend, he discovered a new song. It's not new though. It's like from 2000 and... What year is this from? 2013, 2012. He likes chopped and screwed in T-Pain. It's like... 2008. 2008. Where were you when this came out?
She said, where were you when this came out?
He said how old he was, but you was talking.
Okay, so...
I think he said he was 6 years old. I had to look at him like, don't say that shit.
What version of me did you want to see?
She shouldn't have asked that dumbass question, though.
The funny version. How do you know?
Read the comments.
Somebody said she really glazed into his eyes and asked, where were you in 2008? He was learning how to read, sweetheart. And the next one said he was 8. Drea was at the club dancing to it.
Yeah. Oh, that was that chop and screw shit.
They said she should have kept this in the archives.
Yeah, she should have.
She was 23. He was 6.
That's crazy.
How the fuck am I embarrassed? And this doesn't involve me. Where were you when this came out? Girl, the same place your son was at. It just said that 6-year-old hit her hard. Okay.
Yeah, like she should know this though. I wouldn't have asked that question.
Somebody said she set herself up saying, where were you when this came out? He probably was under his mama titty.
Yeah, that was crazy. But it's just at the age she at, she should know not to ask that stupid ass question. That was just a dumb question to ask.
Somebody said he was learning multiplication and she was already dividing her legs.
Maybe. That's a possibility. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Shit. But yeah, I just thought that was crazy. Like that was like a dumb question to ask him, knowing you're 40-something years old and he like 23 or 22 or some shit like that.
And it came off different. He'd ask like, baby, damn, I was only 6 and you was da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Versus her accent. Where were you? All right. Just fresh out of kindergarten. I don't know.
But then you did this shit like that. That's what I'm saying, man. People like just do the weirdest, craziest shit. Like, you know, y'all age difference, the gap is big as hell.
Maybe she didn't really think it because sometimes people do some slow shit.
Like, you know, y'all age gap is totally it's a big gap. So that was just something dumb to me that I wouldn't have said. And on top of that, I probably wouldn't have put that out there.
I know.
But I guess you probably looking like, well, shit, everybody know the nigga young, so who cares at this point? You know what I'm saying? I already got a baby by him anyway, so.
Yeah.
Damn, he was 6 years old. No, 8 years old.
He was 6.
6, I was right. 8, yeah, 6, and she was what, 23?
I think that's what they said.
6 and 23?
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I had one more thing. It was about some dogs. You see this shit about them dogs?
Yeah, we did it. Yeah. Oh, no, I seen you posted on your social media about all the dogs in the park. Not in the park, but like in some little kennel type, but loose walking away.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. Play the video.
I ain't talking shit. What the hell are you talking about?
You did.
Oh, I probably did. See you too, but I don't remember.
And I thought you put Real 100 logo on the top dog that just was walking around unbothered.
Hell no.
What did it say?
I can't see it. I haven't seen a dog. I can't see. Control another dog like that. This last dog too, though. But he came here like Devo for real, though, right?
He sure did.
So he fucking with it. He fucking with one of the other dogs. The dude come through like on the bike. Dun, 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 dun. But they all kind of bent down for him. He said, you know what's up, nigga. Fuck wrong with you.
Last time I had you up against the gate, bitch.
You better watch yourself.
Watch your tone. Talk to my bitches.
So watch when he come out, though. There's some other dogs that's back here that shut down, too. Right here. Watch him right here.
He said, time for me to mind my business.
Debo here. Yeah, you stop fucking with everybody. Look, my man went inside the gate.
He said, all right, I'm going to head on now. He told the other one, like, I'm coming too, baby.
Yeah, where that dog come from? He got all them on mind control, huh?
He like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he came out. Look at real slow. Sit your ass. Debo here, y'all. Debo here. Yeah, bitch. Let me go my cage. Yeah.
Time to go.
He the one. He would be what's in there when he said, "I'm just gonna tuck my chain in."
Yep. You know the scene where on The Color Purple, where the white lady had the son had slapped Sophia. Oh, the girl had slapped Sophia, the son new girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
And the piano man put the case over the keys, like, time to go.
Yeah, that shit crazy. No. You would think that was a big ass dog coming through, but he's about the size of everybody else. Yeah, but he got that respect through
that big dog energy.
That was pretty dope. I didn't see the other dog, how they dipped off in the cage.
They got
the other dog went down like, oh shit. And he was bigger than that. Like that big dog was bigger than Debo, and he still bowed down.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that was pretty much it, man. We I don't think we had none of that. You got anything else? I think we did have something else.
Try to take these dogs out. We gotta take our dogs out.
How about you bullshit? Really do.
Yeah, gotta eat because they bougie.
Yeah, it's about that time. What time is it anyway? It don't even matter.
Yeah.
But anyway, we appreciate y'all, man, for dealing with our snotty noses.
Yeah,
you've been sniffing this shit too.
That was yesterday. Last time.
You've been doing it today too, though. What I'm saying. Yeah. Man, but my snotty nose and allergies.
Allergy season is a
I don't even know if y'all can hear it through the mic. Hopefully y'all can't, but you know, it's definitely been pretty bad. But we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and listening, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
And as always, we say over here on this side of the internet,
be safe, be honest, be real.
100. Peace.